What's going on, guys? It's another episode of Average Guy Outdoors. I'm going to be filming 2 fishing knots today. I'm going to show you how to do it, and if you're a beginner you might learn something. If you already know how to do it, you already know how to do it. The first knot, guys, it's called a clinch knot. This is just the way that I do it. There's a couple different ways to do it. I'm just going to show you my way. You take the line, and right now we're using a size 2 mustad hook. So size 2 mustad hook, and we're going to run it through the eye like that, okay? And we're going to make a nice little loop like this, okay? And the way that I do it, there's a couple ways to do it. This is the way that I do it. You just put your finger right here and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? Then you put your thumb through, you grab this little piece that's hanging right here, okay? And you pull it like this. So you're going to get this little kind of a almost a coil in the line. And you see that part right there. What you're going to do is you're just going to pull it tight, and it's going to create a little clinch in the knot. So once you get to about here, this is what I like to do, is just kind of gross, but lick it, make it a little wet, so that way it gets nice and tight. And then just pull it tight like that. And now you notice there's a little clinch inside of the knot right there. So that's going to be your clinch knot. So you can see when you know it's right, because it's got that little, kind of hard to get the camera to focus. Let's try this real quick. There you go. About as good as it's going to get on the camera, guys. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So that's your clinch knot right there. Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you another way to tie the same knot. This is probably the more recommended way, because the way that I did it in the first clip, you can accidentally poke yourself pretty easily if you're not used to tying the knot that way. So this is the way that they recommend that you would do it. This would be like the instructions on the back of a hook box or something. If you bought it at Academy or one of the big stores, it's going to tell you to do it this way. So you run it through like that, okay, and then you get it to here just like before, right? And then what you do is you loop it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? And then we bring it back through this way. Oops, I accidentally poked myself a little bit there. So then we bring it back through this way. See, this is the reason why I don't like doing it this way. For me, it's harder. Some people say it's easier, but I prefer doing it my other way that I showed you. So if you go through here, now you have that same clinch that I was telling you about before, and it works pretty much exactly the same. Get it nice and almost finished. Make it damp, and then cinch it down. See, cinch it down, and then now you have your clinch knot. Okay. Okay, so this next knot that I'm going to be showing you is called the Palomar Knot. So I'm going to be doing this on a different type of lure, because for me personally, doing a Palomar knot on a lure like this is actually a little bit easier than doing a clinch knot. You guys can maybe tell me what works better for you, but I'm going to be doing the Palomar knot on this lure right here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you 2 ways. I'm going to show you my way first, and then I'll show you the recommended way second. So here we're going to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my way. So my way is you make, and I believe this is called a bite. Again, you guys can tell me in the comments below. I'm going to make a little bite in the line right here. So you have your little bite, okay? And then you're going to run it through the eye of the lure in this case. Run it through the eye, okay? And all we're going to do is we're going to take this end and this end, okay? And we're going to make a knot, just a regular knot, okay? Like that. And then the lure, you guys can see what I'm doing. I do this kind of a funny way, but I'm going to try to show you the best way I can. So you're going to put it through, you put the lure through that little loop that you just made there, okay? So you're going to get this big tangled mess in there, but once you can get it, see, so one of the things you have to watch out for on this type of knot is you see how there's this little bottom I'm going to try to use my scissors over here to show you. But there's a section of the line that's actually wrapped around this little eye right here. So you see how there's that little section down there? You want to make sure that that doesn't get caught whenever you start to actually cinch it down. So if you kind of maneuver it a little bit, you can get it to where it'll actually come up to the rest of the knot here. So we're going to go like that. And see, now we've got our knot tied there. So that's a really good knot too. That's called the Palomar knot. Okay, so this is method 2 on how to tie the Palomar knot. The only difference on this method here is what you're going to do at the beginning. Okay, so instead of making your bite right off the bat, sticking the bite through the loop or through the little eye here, you're going to stick it through regularly like that. Okay, and then you're going to create your bite through the eye. So we're going to go back through this way. Okay, and so now, and see, for me this way is kind of harder to do it like this, but so a lot of people prefer this way. I just feel like it's harder. But so now you have your bite, okay, and we're going to make our little knot here, okay, just like on the other knot, right, because it's exactly the same. And then we're going to drop the lure through just like on the last one. Okay, so now we have that, and just like before, we're going to make sure that it doesn't get all hung up on the eye. So we're just pulling. Just like that. And then pull the other side. And then there you go. So you'll notice that there's a little bit of tangle on the line right there. This was all I had to work with. This is actually 8-pound line. So it's pretty, not very, I'm not going to say it's not very good, but it's just not very strong. It's easy to get cinched up like that. But anyways, yeah, that's the Palomar knot, guys. And then of course, once you're done, be sure to just dress it up a little bit, maybe with a pair of scissors. Just cut that little slack off there. Cut the slack off, and then you're done. And that's the Palomar knot. Alright guys, that finishes this episode of Average Guy Outdoors. I appreciate you guys watching the video if you watched till the end. And if there's anything I can do to make these videos better, just let me know. That's pretty much it. So if you liked it, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and let me know what I can do to make the video better. Bye-bye. Say hi to the camera, Dawson. Say hi, buddy. Say, please subscribe to the channel. Say, please subscribe to the channel.